I got this truck coming up on me really fast. I got time today. I got time today. I got to. YouTube family, what is going on? Welcome back to this video. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, man, I want to appreciate y'all for tapping in and doing all that for you, boy. If you haven't already, go ahead, drop a like, drop a comment sometime during the video, and also, most important, subscribe to the channel once you're around for the long haul as we go through this YouTube journey, man, and all of that type of stuff. But most important, I thank you guys for just doing the first part, just checking out the video. So thank you guys for doing that. And all my, you know, returning subscribers that's been rocking with the channel. I wasn't gonna say since day one, but it's been rocking with the channel continuously. I want to appreciate you guys for supporting me on this YouTube journey, man. I thank you guys on every video because that does not go unnoticed. So thank you. We're not gonna hold you too long to go into the topic of today's video. You see the title and you see the thumbnail. So this is what we got going on today on today's channel. Now, some of you guys may be new to the channel, and a lot of times what I do is I may talk about some different car topics and things of that nature and give y'all a little POV while I do so. And I got people probably gonna look at me crazy because I got a big camera sitting right in front of my face, but I ain't worried about that. I'm used to it at this point. So today, this is what we're gonna be talking about. And since some of you may or may not know, like I said, I just got a 2022 Charger Scat Pack wide body in it right now. As you can clearly see, we've got the sunroof open, all that. We enjoy the views and things like that. And I get a lot of questions, like as far as like, you know, doing the order, and or should you just go ahead, go to the dealership lot and just pick up what's on the lot. So I'm gonna talk through that today on today's video. Just give you guys some different perspectives, some pros and cons of doing both things here. Like I said, some of you may know my Scat Pack Charger, I did custom order mine, and we'll get into what you should do, what you shouldn't do, and what's the best thing to do. So I ain't gonna hold you, let's go. So we all know 2022, the car market is definitely weird. It's in a weird spot right now, and it's getting like crazy and crazier about a year. We got used cars that are going for the high. New cars, you can barely find any of them on the lot. You got dealerships charging crazy markup fees for cars because new car inventory is so low that, you know, they can't keep up with the demand, so they're starting to raise the price on like new cars and stuff like that. So, and there's people that still want to go out and get one of these cars. Like, for example, well, not really for example, everybody know like the V8 days are numbered. Like the Hellcat's gonna be gone. Excuse me, the Scat Packs are going to be gone as well. Probably RTs and all that type of stuff. All these cars are going to be gone in the near future. And you know, now people are kind of rushing to want to go out and get one of these cars before you can't get one. Some people get them as investments. Some people get them to have and enjoy. I got mine. I'm going to be driving mine. It's hard for me to have a car sit there and not drive and enjoy. I bought this thing to enjoy. Yes, it's my daily driver, and I'm gonna enjoy driving this every time I get a chance to. But that's not why we're here. So what should you do? Like, you want to buy a new car, you want to buy a new Charger Challenger 2022, because that's the year we're in right now. What should you do? Should you go down to the dealership lot? Should you look around for a car, or should you go ahead and place your order? So here's some things to think about. So the first thing, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the good things that will be in your favor, of course, if you go down to the dealership lot and buy a car off the lot. So the first thing that's gonna be good, you can actually leave the dealership lot that day with your new car. You don't have to wait an undisclosed amount of time. You don't have to go through a whole bunch of delays, because some of you guys know there was so many delays for my car getting built. They were really late getting the 2022s out this year compared to other years. You don't have to do all that. You go down to the dealership, you find the car you want, and you can leave with that particular car. Also, on top of that, if you are trading in a car, I know in some cases, some people got to trade in a car right then to get the price they want. If you are buying the car right then, you don't have to wait around. You go ahead and trade your car in now, and you get the value of the car right then. Now, we all know the car market is really crazy right now, and waiting around for to trade your car in could impact your car's value. Something can happen to your car in the meantime, things of that nature, and your trade value is going to be done for, and you're not going to be able to put the money towards a new car that you want to put, if that's the case, if you're trading in the only car that you got. So those are some good positive things if you go to the dealership right now. Here are the downside. Here is the downside, or a few downsides for you going out to a dealership right now to buy a car. First off, you don't have that many choices. You don't have that many options to pick from. Pretty much a lot of the 2022s don't sit on a lot that long, especially the Hellcats, especially the Scat packs, and you're probably the RTs as well and things like that. They don't sit on a lot too long. People are going and buying those cars relatively quickly. Like, no lie, like I went, when I went to pick up my car, the 22 Hellcat Red Eye Challenger sitting in the dealership floor, I came back the next week. The next week that thing was gone. Cars aren't sticking around. So if you're looking to get a car, you gotta act quickly. You really have to act quickly. And on top of that, if you're picky about what you want in your car as far as certain features and things like that, like I said, you don't have a lot of choices. Like you can look around, you still may not find the car you want. And to play off the fact you don't have a lot of choices because the inventory on these new cars is so low, let's say you want certain features, certain options in your car. Let me get over here. You may have to buy a car that is missing things you want in your car. You may have to buy a car in the color you don't want. You may have to buy a car with options that you don't want. That means you may pay extra for options you don't need. Or on the flip side of that, you may buy a car that doesn't have the stuff you want. Let's say you want a sunroof, you can't find one with a sunroof. Let's say you want a car that is red, but you can't find one that's red. Let's say you want the red and black Alcantara seats, but you can't find one. That's the downside of getting this stuff from the directly off the lot. Like I said, inventory is low. You don't have a lot of things to choose from. Maybe a couple of years ago, you could do a nationwide search and find what you're looking for, but right now, the wait times are going. You're gonna be hard pressed to find that perfect car with everything you want on it. You're gonna have to skip out on some things you want, or you're gonna have to buy a car with stuff on it that you don't need. Now, on the flip side of that, you can go do yourself a custom order. Like, you can go to the dealership, sit down with whoever does the ordering, map out exactly what you want on the car, and get exactly what you want. Now, with doing a custom order, the good thing about that, like I said, you don't have to buy, I'm sorry, right there, I had to adjust my hat. You don't have to buy a car with features that you don't want. Everything in the car is something you want, and you get it at the price point that you want. And another thing, with even doing a custom order, I know I mentioned there's not really a lot of rebates like on cars right now, but you would still qualify for rebates. If there's anything out there, with my car, I did qualify for a rebate with my car when I went to do the order. So they're out there, so you can definitely do that. And like I said, walk off the lot with not exactly that day with something that has everything you need in it. Now, of course, there's a lot of downside with doing a custom order for a car. The first downside is this, the fact that you have no clue when your car is coming. I've seen people do orders for these cars and they, put the order in, they got the car maybe a month later. Hey, crazy, I know. I've seen other people that put orders in cars, they still have no updates whatsoever where they stay with their cars. So if you are fine with waiting an unknown amount of time, then go for the custom order. The dealership's gonna give you like a base time of what they think it's gonna take, but honestly, they don't know. And another thing with the orders that I learned by doing my order is the orders are not based on a first come, first served basis. They're based on the number of allocation that a dealership has. So a dealership with a lot of allocations may be able to get your car faster than another dealership that doesn't have as many allocations. But the thing about that
Police
is...
reported ahead.
I appreciate that. The thing about it is the dealership is not going to tell you that. The dealership is trying to sell you a car. So they're going to tell you the standard time of how long it's going to take for the car to get there. We get over here and go with that. So you will not know how long it takes to get the car. Another thing that I've been hearing as well, I've been hearing a lot of horror stories. Like, depending on what car you order, it is a chance that they will not build your car. That is true. You can do an order and will never get the car, right? For example, I know people that's bought Hellcats and things like that, or jailbreaks, and their order's been canceled. I've been hearing people buy cars at the end of the model year, and because it's too late in the model year, they just cancel the order out. And things like that. So imagine you sitting there, you're ready to buy a car, you put the order in for the car you want, and Dodge decides, well, we're not going to build this car for X amount of reasons. Either they can't get the parts, either it's too late in the year for them to do your order for your particular year, or just for some other reasons, right? Or they don't have the allocation to build that certain car, which would suck if you have your heart set on to getting this car. Now, the last thing, as far as the cons of like doing the order for your car, now depending on if this is going to impact you or not, let's say you need to trade in your car. And let's say you're trading in your daily driver to buy another daily driver. You can't trade in your daily driver until you have your new car, or you need to use that car to put towards the other car. Because of that, like, you're gonna be waiting for some unknown amount of time. The market can change within that amount of time, and your car could, in a sense, could be worth lower by the time you get your car. So you can estimate the value of your car. Let's say your car's $20,000. By the time you get there, now your car is only worth $15,000. You lost $5,000 of value just by waiting. Now, yes, you could get rid of the car and buy cheap daily and things like that, but sometimes you don't want to buy cheap daily and put yourself at risk of having some like unreliable transportation, get yourself from A to B during how long that you have to wait, and you don't even know how long you have to wait, right? So that's another downside of it. Now, just want to throw that out there. Anytime you do an order, the dealership will ask for a down payment. Now, the down payment may be refundable, it may not be refundable. That's gonna be really up to the dealership themselves. My dealership, it was a refundable down payment, so if I decided to back out of my order, I can get my money back. But I was about to wait all that time and, you know, and not have my car. I wanted my car, so I wasn't gonna do that. All right, so, you know, with those pros and cons for each side of things, so what should you do in 2022 when it comes to buying a Charger and Challenger? The first thing is, it's really gonna be based on your situation. Are you able to wait? Are you pressed for a car, and things of that nature? Like, that will tell you if you can wait or you should do a custom order. In my eye, I say do the custom order if you can wait and can afford to wait, because like I said, you can get exactly what you want. You don't have to overpay for features you don't need. You don't have to miss out on features you want because you can't find a particular car. I got this truck coming up on me really fast. I got time today. I got time. Let's go. I ain't give y'all to pull the whole video. I gotta get y'all pull. Okay, let me chill. Let me chill. I didn't mean to do that. But anyway, if you can afford to wait, definitely do the custom order. Get exactly what you want. And also on top of that, when you do your custom order with Dodge, your name will be on the window sticker, which I'm not sure how many other companies do that. That is real cool to me, and I'm going to frame mine when I get a chance to. But that's my thoughts, man. Like I said, let me know your thoughts on what you should do. Would you do a custom order, or would you just go to the dealership and do a nationwide search to find one? Like, the cars are out there. You have to jump on them quick. Cars aren't sitting there. You have to know what you're looking for. You may have to sacrifice some things you want in a car if you're looking to get a car right off the dealership lot. Now, so let me know your thoughts below. As always, man, thank y'all for tuning in. If you haven't already, comment, like, subscribe, do all that for you, boy. We're going to keep this thing going and all that type of stuff. We will catch you on the next video. We are out. Cut it.